Hey YouTube, how's it going? It's Jack here, and today I have a bit of news, kind of an update. One that I'm not entirely proud of. I'm a bit conflicted about it, quite honestly. Anyway, so what you're seeing in the background is just me doing some Slayer while I talk over it. But anyway, recently I have been getting a little fed up with my job, and if for those that don't know, I am a lifeguard at a yacht club, and you know it's not that bad of a club. It's very nice. It's got a pool and a nice beach and everything. And I was very happy about it. And so how I found the job was one of my friends was working there, and she happened to put up an offer on Facebook at the beginning of the summer saying we need guards, so go talk to this guy. And the story about the guy is he's a teacher from my old high school. I just graduated. And he replaced this guy who worked there for 15 years. And no one knows why that guy was fired, but he was. And this new guy took over who was a teacher from my high school. And he seemed pretty chill. I talked to him for about 5 minutes during the interview. He said, "Great, I like you. You got your certificates and whatnot. You'll start Monday." So I'm like, "Great, no problem." And so I talked to him for about 5 minutes, and then the next day he says, "Hey, Jack, good luck. I gotta run. I gotta go on my vacation for 3 weeks." No problem. So I thought he was pretty cool. I said, "Hey, this is pretty great. The club's great. The boss is great. What could possibly go wrong?" And then slowly over those 3 weeks, everybody at the club told me how much of a dick he was. And I couldn't believe it. I said, "No, that can't be. He seemed like such a great guy. I don't know what you guys see in him." So he comes back, and lo and behold, he really was kind of an asshole. He was a big asshole, actually. And he got progressively worse. And I started to just hate it. It even got to a point where I would tell him I had to take a day off, and he would agree to that, and then when the day came and I didn't show up to work, he would call me up and say, "What gives, Jack? You're cutting work." And when I explained to him that we discussed me not coming to work, he would say, "I never said that," and he would get pissed at me and give me a warning. And I apologized to him because I'm a nice guy. I don't cut. I don't do anything bad. I really don't. I'm a nice guy, at least I think so. I don't have a mean bone in my body. But the one thing I hate is when I take credit for someone else's mistake. And I don't like that. I don't like being blamed because I try my hardest never to do anything wrong in my life. I'm a nice guy. I'm straight as an arrow. Figuratively, that's what I mean. I don't smoke, I don't do drugs, I don't drink and get drunk, I don't skip out on school or anything like that. Maybe I don't do my homework every once in a while, big whoop. But I'm an average guy. I'm pretty straight. I'm awesome. Not awesome. What I'm trying to say is, I try to do my best to be a good part of society, and when it comes to work, especially hard labor, I take that seriously. I make sure I'm a perfectionist. And when someone comes along and starts blaming me for something that's not my fault, that doesn't fly. And over this past month and a half, this is what the boss has been doing. He's constantly calling me up on days that he knows I'm off, because I've had to go in for surgery and x-rays, and I had a problem with my school. And I tell him this a week in advance. And he says, "Sure, no problem, Jack." And then the next day he says, "I never wrote that on the schedule. You just cut class. Or cut work." And I just don't... It just boggles my mind that someone could be this fucking stupid. And it's not just with me. It's with everybody. He constantly fucks up the schedule. He had like 10 guards working when we only needed like 3. And he's just so stupid and ignorant and unorganized. And he just miscommunicates about every single little detail. And it just gets to the point where you just get fed up with it. And that's why a lot of people have been quitting. And, I never knew about this thing, the 2-week notice. No one ever told me about that. If you don't like a job and you fight with your boss, and you want to quit, you quit. I never heard of, oh, I hate you, I'm gonna quit in 2 weeks though. You know, I've never heard of that shit. So, I reached, like, my limit on Monday, this past Monday. I told him a week ago that I couldn't come in, and I said that to him personally while we were at the job, and he said, okay, no problem, I'll cross your name out on the schedule for Monday, and I watched him do it, and I took a picture of it just in case, because, you know, he's not the most organized guy. And then Monday comes around, and I remind him that I'm not coming into work, because he already scolded me for not reminding him on the days that I wasn't coming in. And he says, I never discussed that, what are you talking about? And I sent him a picture of the schedule with my name crossed out on Monday, and I said, look right here, it shows my name crossed out on Monday, and this is his exact quote. I don't see any cross. That's not a cross. And he sends me a picture of the exact same schedule with an example of a slash through the day. And it just boggled my mind that he could be that stupid and just so I don't know, just, he won't take any credit for his responsibilities, and he's just not responsible for his mistakes, and I just grew tired of him. I said, you know what, fuck it, the next day I'm quitting. And I love the job, I love the people there, but I can't stand the management. Him, and he was just absolutely out of control, and a lot of people knew it. They all were quitting little by little, and you know, some did the 2-week notice and everything, but I just couldn't stand it anymore. I said, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to go for my last day and send in my resignation over text. And that's what I did. And I told people about this. I told my friends, you know, this is what happened. Before anybody starts tossing shit around, this is what actually happened. And it just, what annoys me so much is, on the right hand, people supported me. They said, yeah, good job for sticking up to your boss, Jack. He was a total dick. I totally agree with you. And on the other hand, everyone said, you're irresponsible and you're selfish and all this other shit. And I just don't understand. I haven't done anything irresponsible. I never missed a day that I wasn't supposed to miss. I never cut work. I never did anything like that. I only missed like 2 days, and that was because I had to go to surgery and something else. And I just don't understand that people are calling me selfish on one hand, and then on the other hand they're like, yeah, you fuck those guys. So I just don't know. I feel so conflicted about this, but I just couldn't stand it. I've had so much stress going on this summer. A lot of you know, if you watch my streams, a lot of the time I was saying, oh, hold on, guys, I gotta go take care of my grandfather. Hold on, guys, I gotta go walk the dog. Hold on, I gotta go bring my mom to the store or some shit. Because I've had I don't have an easy life. I have a very stressful life. And it just is fucking crazy that people don't understand that I'm not doing this because I'm being selfish. I'm not doing this because I want to fuck everybody else over at the job. I'm doing this because it's just too much stress on my life. You know, I don't like to get into personal things, but at one point I was, you know, borderline suicidal because of all the stress I had. And I just can't stand it. I can't have that kind of stress. And I wasn't going to deal with this boss. He wasn't going to push me around. I wasn't going to apologize for every single one of his mistakes. So I just don't understand where I went wrong. I wish someone could explain to me what I did wrong. Sure, maybe I could have done the 2-week notice, but he put me over the edge. I was going to work all the way to the end of the summer when the job ended. But as soon as he pulled his crap on Monday, I just could not stand it. And so that's it, guys. That's what's going on. So I might be on here more. I don't know. I'm just trying to enjoy my last week of summer before I have to go back to school. And that's it. So that's what's going on, guys. I will see you in the next video, I guess. So peace. Bye.